What is up, comrades, and welcome back to more Doki Doki Exit Music Redux. Now we are on part 5. In the last episode, Sayuri walked in on us, doing absolutely nothing. That entire thumbnail and title was just clickbait. I goes raw funny moments, haha, indeed. That's pretty much the only thing I can do. There was literally nothing interesting that happened in that episode. Bruh, there's pretty much nothing interesting that happens in this mod, at least at this point in time. Maybe something will start to pick up soon. I'll at least try to get through to Monday, which is, let's see, we're on Friday, so, we're either on Friday or Saturday, so we only got like 2 days to go. So, we should be able to get through that within maybe 3 hours, who knows. But if there ever comes a point where I start to get frustrated because my patience will start to run thin probably at some point, I'm just gonna start using that glorified skip button. Ah, yes. There's a reason God invented the skip button. It's for mods like this. Now, the one thing I did forget to say, if you missed any of the previous parts, click on that card on the top right or the first link in the description, yada yada yada, takes you to the playlist. Yeah, who cares? This mod sucks. Anyways, back to it. I make my way down to the shopping district. As I pass by, I notice an autumn leaf fluttering along the sidewalk. Is it fall already? Dude, it's, what, September 28th or 29th? Yes, it's fall. No wonder there's such a chill. Mans doesn't even know what time of the year it is. With the store now in view, I quicken my pace. Why couldn't Natsuki just get up and go grocery shopping? She's the woman of the house, after all. I thought that was what she was best at. As I make my way inside, I'm engulfed in a warm aroma of indoor heater. I take a basket from the rack and pull out the piece of tissue paper with the shopping list. Bacon, eggs, flour, castor sugar. What even is that? Whipped cream. Chocolate question mark? Not even Natsuki knows what she wants. Great. She should have really given me some quantities, because I don't know how much of these I should get because I'm completely retarded. I have a limited budget, so that should give me a solid limit on how much I can get. I scour the aisles for each item on the list and crossing them off the list as I do so. Bacon, puckers, sugar, whipped cream, eggs, flour. You know, I should get some stuff for dinner tonight. I could go for some grilled fish and rice. Now, the chocolate bar. That's gonna cost me maybe 99 cents. Fortunately, the snack aisle is just opposite the self-checkout tills. I skim through the mountain of snacks, unsure of what would be to Natsuki's taste, until... Ah! Oh my gosh, Monica, you scared the living daylights out of me! Ah!
Oh, Stalin. Fancy seeing you here.
Monica? What's she doing here of all people? Hi, Monica, what's going on, mate? Because we're British, mate.
Oh, nothing. Just getting some snacks for the club. What about you? You don't exactly look ready for the club.
She chuckles in an attempt to lighten the mood, but I'm too tired to laugh with her. Yeah, fuck Monica, all my homies hate Monica. She takes notice of my lack of enthusiasm and quickly backpedals.
Gosh, listen to me. My mind is just fixated on club. Sorry. Maybe it's a sign that I need a break.
Don't worry about it. I haven't been to school today either, so...
Oh, why is that?
It's been a rough week. I should keep it at that.
Are you okay, Stalin?
I am the definition of not okay. Her tone screams concern for me, and for a second, I almost consider telling her everything. But because this is Exit Music Redux and we can't tell literally anybody anything, I decide not to. I quickly push the thought aside and give a vague explanation instead. What did I just say? What did I just say? I'm fine, really. I just don't want to get into it, you know. Monica continues ransacking the shelves indeterminately, tossing all manner of snacks into her basket. She looks stressed? Monica stressed? No! Has she slept? It's probably not right of me to ask, but I'll do it anyways. I do anyways. This mod is so predictable that I can unintentionally predict the next line. Are you? Huh? I meant, are you okay? Monica stops and takes a deep breath, averting her eyes. But within a second, she looks me in the eye and smiles warmly. It looks like she's being genuine. I'm okay, Stalin. But I appreciate you asking. It shows how caring you are. Without another word, she awkwardly goes back to snack hunting. Nice one, Stalin. I better change the topic. So, what are all those for? Oh, I was planning a bit of a surprise party. But if you can't make it today, perhaps I should reschedule. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't look at me like that, bitch. Fuck you. I'll definitely be in next week onwards. Promise. Okay. I'm just concerned, is all. We're barely a club without you, so you being away is disappointing. She sighs, then smiles. But if you're able to come back next week, that's great. I will. I gestured towards the snacks again. But, what's the occasion? Well, you know better than any of us that Sayuri's feeling pretty down lately. So, I wanted to plan something nice for her to cheer her up. Just a nice, planned out welcome back event at the club. I want to show her that we really care, you know? That sounds great, and totally will not go wrong in any way. That's really thoughtful of Monica, planning an entire party for Sayuri. Man, Monica caring about her friends? No! What reality are we living in? Bro, where's my Monica? What'd you do with my Monica? She's supposed to be a spiteful, toxic bitch. At all times. If nothing else, she'll love the snacks. Speaking of which, well, if I can suggest something, I grab a large bar of white chocolate and hand it over to her. Monica turns over the bar and her eyebrows raise as she reads over the nutrition label. Isn't this a bit too sugary? Monica, shut the fuck up. That's the point. This is Sayuri we're talking about, after all. The more sugar, the better. Good call. I'm a bit clueless when it comes to these kinds of things, so I appreciate the direction. I would be too if I hadn't known her for 13 years. So don't worry about it. Unsure of what to pick for Natsuki, I take a safe bet and grab a carton of cupcakes, placing it in my basket. Monica and I head over to the self-checkout tills, both of us scanning our items, waiting to be rung up so we can pay. Since you're going to reschedule the party, wouldn't it be a good idea to hold off and buy these things later? She shrugs nonchalantly. Well, I'm already here. I might as well get them now. I can afford it, so it'd be a waste to have to put all these back on the right shelf. I'll toss them into the fridge and bring them on Monday. They'll still be fresh by then. I guess. And, what are you gonna do at the club instead?
That's a good question. I hadn't really thought of that. Oh, maybe I could suggest they write a poem during the club hours. It could encourage some cooperation. Maybe they could develop their writing styles with each other. Oh, this could be wonderful. I would really love it if we could treat the club more like a team. Could you imagine Natsuki and Yuri writing a poem together?
As she goes on her uncharacteristic rapid tangent, I realize something. I can't really say anything about Natsuki's absence. I guess she'll just have to find out on her own. I hate having to keep secrets like this, but I made a promise. A very bad promise, but a promise nonetheless. Yeah, that would definitely be interesting.
Yeah.
After paying for our items, we head out of the store with our bags in tow.
Well, I guess this is where we part ways. You sure you can't come to the club?
I'm sure. I do some bag juggling to reach my phone and glance at the time. Ah, crap. Running way later than I should anyway.
I see.
Yeah. It was nice seeing you, Monica.
So, Monday?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Sayuri needs the support. Yeah, Sayuri needs the support, but not as much support as Natsuki, even though she totally friend-zoned me twice.
Great. I'll see you then. Take care, Stalin.
Ah, man, it sucks being a massive simp. She turns away and walks down the other side of the street, heading towards the school. I start my way home, walking at a brisk pace. Monica hit it well, but I could feel her disappointment. And when Natsuki doesn't show up either, I sigh. Oh no, please don't. Why is nothing going the way I thought it would? First time I talked to Monica, she looked like she had everything together. But now, it looks like she hasn't slept in days. Sayuri's depressed. Even if I could see the future, I wouldn't have believed it. I mean, Natsuki's living in my house, for God's sake. What is even the problem with that? I don't know. And me? Oh. Ah, fuck. Well, another heart attack. Alright. Take a shot. Cheers, comrades. If I'd known the stress and anxiety that being involved in a literature club would cause, I would probably have joined in the first place. I mean, who would? It was all the cute girls and fun poems at first. Now, it feels like I haven't seen words on paper in years. But, regardless of how I feel about the whole ordeal, I'm not leaving anytime soon. If I enjoy the club, Natsuki would still be stuck with her abusive dad. With nobody to help her. It's Sayuri. She'd be... I feel my chest tighten as my heartbeat accelerates. I struggle to maintain my breath, so I hold myself against the wall to regain my composure and get myself a couple collapse. However, that does little to stop my mind and heart from racing. Would she? Don't know. Doesn't matter. Didn't happen. I'm here now. And I need to keep myself together. If only to help Natsuki. And to be there for the club. The club! It's funny, really. I joined a literature club, but I haven't read a single real book. Ironic, in a way. I'm sure Natsuki would disagree. Well, that was eventful, to say the least. Man, you gotta love having random panic attacks for no reason in the middle of the street. Of the bags to my not-so-injured arm and start walking again. I need to hurry. Alright, let's return back to the wicked bitch. Still reeling from the encounter with Monica, I reach my street, with the groceries in tow. The bags themselves aren't hefty, but I feel like my arm is going to give out. This is what I get for not sleeping well, or eating well for that matter. To be honest, I'm not doing anything well at this point. I'm kind of a failure in life and a massive sim for a pink-haired gremlin that does nothing but psych the life out of me. I walk up to the front door and shove it open with my good shoulder. Hauling the bags over into the kitchen, I lift them up before setting them down on the counter. One of them slouches over to the side, the carton of cupcakes I brought for Natsuki sliding out in plain view. Almost immediately, Natsuki's arm reaches around me and snatches it away. Yoink! Hey! A man has fallen into the river of Lego City! Quick, dispatch the Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter! I was planning on making some actual food first, you know. A little appetizer wouldn't hurt. She shrugs her shoulders. Well, I didn't know what kind of chocolate you preferred, so I just got some cupcakes instead. Hey, I'll take anything at this point. Thanks. No worries, Natsuki. If you really want to know, though, white chocolate rules over all. Duly noted. Well then, if you don't mind me, I'll go ahead and cook us up some dinner, even though that should 100% be your job. Hey, wait, I'll come and help. You better do all the work. Nope, MC's a massive simp. I kind of forgot that for a second. No, stay put, I'll handle it. Bird! Absolute bird! You sure about that? Just because I can't bake doesn't mean I can't cook. Bird! Bro, I bet you're like Chef Ross, bro. I mean, I'd be pretty screwed if I didn't know, living alone and all. Fair enough. Just don't burn the house down, okay? I did just move in, after all. Ha ha, very funny. If you smell smoke, you know what it is. I grabbed the apron slung over the oven's door handle and tied it around my waist. What the fuck was that for, bitch? I saw you. That is amazing. I wish I had my phone with me, cause this is art. Shut the fuck up, Natsuki. Go sit down or something. You know what? How about go cook us dinner? That's literally your job. It's what you're best at. Remember? Hey, either I wear it or you do. Well, yeah. At least I can pull it off. Sure, whatever. Cock and ball torture. Well, I'm gonna go find us something fun to watch. You work your magic, okay? Uh-huh. Women, am I right? Natsuki chuckles as she heads back to the living room. Alright, cooking skills, don't fail me now! And with that, MC burns the house down and everyone dies. Damn it. Well, it's not the worst thing I've ever made, but it's certainly not my proudest meal. I hope it's serviceable. I take a plate in each hand and bring them both into the living room. Natsuki, having heard the noise, rushes up and snatches her plate out of my hand before returning to her seat. Of course. I join her, resting my meal on my lap. She picks up a fork and knife and gets ready to eat. I start digging at my own plate. It's not exactly the best meal I've eaten, but it works. I take a glance at Natsuki, curious as to how she's liking it. She's tearing through it at an Olympic pace. I didn't know what I'd expect, but I guess edible is more than enough for me. Nah, take a breather. Jeez, bro, you're about to become my next food vacuum waifu. This is some good grub. I might have just underestimated your cooking. She continues eating as she speaks. I didn't catch any of that, but I did read all that, so yeah. She pauses for a second before finally swallowing her food. What I was trying to say is, you absolutely suck at cooking, you fucking buffoon. Also, yeah, this is pretty good, baka baka rar. It's not my best, but I appreciate it. This isn't your best? I can whip up some mean instant noodles, bruh. And suddenly, I have no regrets coming here. Regrets? Oh, what? Regrets? No, not that! Was it just a joke? It was just a joke, Star. Calm down. I shouldn't be getting too worked up about it. Man, MC really is, fucking burn! That's a relief. Oh, by the way, probably best you didn't come to the store with me. Yeah? How come? I ran into Monica. She was stocking up on snacks for the surprise party for Sayuri. It was supposed to be today, but when I told her I was going to be a no-show, she moved it to Monday. Natsuki stops eating for a moment. Natsuki, do you have any objections to anything that I just said? Huh. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Of course it does. Natsuki, because you can't stand anyone being nice. Yeah. Listen, I don't know Sayuri as well as you, but just... Look, imagine if everyone knew about my situation. And they decide to throw me a surprise party and tell me everything will be okay. When they don't really know jack shit about what I'm going through. Bruh. Who gives a shit? Honestly, I'd be kinda pissed. That's you. That's you. Natsuki, you get pissed off at literally anybody and at anything. Bro, this is Sayuri we're talking about. She'd appreciate it. You know, like a normal person would. It just seems really patronizing to me. Yeah, because your ego is so fucking massive that, bruh, you won't even go to the police because you don't want to be looked at as this helpless, abused girl. Oh wait, I may have spoiled something there for you, but who cares? Yes. Who could have ever seen that one coming? Bruh, Natsuki, just drop the tsundere act. Bruh, it's not fooling anybody. But, I don't know, I'm not Sayuri. Maybe she would like it. I hadn't thought of it like that. Your logic makes 100% total sense. Just my 2 cents. Maybe you could bring it up with Monica. I don't know, Monica seems kind of out of it today. She's stressed out, that's for sure. After all the stuff with Sayuri, the festival falling apart, people missing the club, she might just need something to go right, you know? And oh my gosh. Imagine, like, the events that happen on Monday. To everyone who's played this mod, the events that happen on Monday, and the fact that MC has told this to Natsuki, and everything that happens on Monday. That makes this entire situation 10,000 times worse. I mean, just goes to show what kind of person Natsuki really is. And like you said, Sayuri's not like you. Maybe she will appreciate it. We can only hope. Yeah. Having demolished her meal, Natsuki moves her plate off her lap and onto the kitchen tables. Meanwhile, I'm only halfway done. So, yeah? Are you gonna finish that? Actually, yes, I am. If you're still hungry, I got that chocolate in the kitchen. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Thanks for reminding me about the chocolate, though. Kill yourself, Natsuki. Genuinely, who the fuck says that? So cringe. I'll get to that soon enough. Natsuki stands up, grabbing her dish and disappearing into the kitchen with it. I call out to her. Hey! Natsuki. Yeah? You know, Monica still wants us to write our poems. So? So, we should sit down and do that at some point. I'll do you one better. She appears into the doorway empty-handed. How about we do our poems separately, then we save them for the club? That could be exciting. Plus, it means you don't get to read all the trash drafts of it. But that's the fun part. Sure it is. Did Monica specify a theme? She did, but it relied on everyone in the club cooperating. And since we weren't there... We go quiet for a moment, silently brainstorming. Before long, though, I break the silence. Honestly, I might just try and make a start on mine now. You do that. I think I'm just gonna hit the hay. You do that. Thanks for the dinner, Stalin. It was pretty good, as far as I was expecting from you. Finishing my food, I placed the plate down on the nearby coffee table. Well, if you're going to live in my house, it's not like I'm gonna leave you unfed. I stand up, gearing up to go write a poem. Out of nowhere, I feel Natsuki's tight embrace. What are you hugging me for? I just said I'd feed you. Apparently that's like the greatest thing in the world to you, Natsuki. I returned the gesture. Although I guess to Natsuki that actually would be the greatest thing ever. Never mind. I take back my statement. I was thinking, if you were a normal person. After a few seconds, she slowly pulls herself away. Good night, Stalin. Good night, Nat. She climbs the stairs, slowly leaving my line of sight. Wonder what that was all about. I totally wonder what that could have been about. God, but the cogs in my brain aren't exactly turning. I can't figure it out. Anyway, I should probably get to that poem before I call it a night. I start heading upstairs myself. As I reach the hall, I catch one last glimpse of Natsuki, closing the door to the spare room. Entering my bedroom, I take a seat at my desk, pick up a pen, and begin tapping at the paper as I get lost in my own thoughts. Ew. What day are we on? I completely forgot. Oh, we're now on Saturday. I think I know what happens Saturday, so this is probably going to be a little bit of a long day. I'm rudely awakened by the irritating yap of my alarm.mp3, even though it's a Saturday. It's like, I'm here. I'm wearing headphones and I'm hearing it specifically out of my left ear. Turn it off, get it off. Yeah, you fell on the floor, no. That was graining. I trudge into the living room and sink into the couch. As the cushiony softness takes me in, I soon find myself feeling at ease with the calm, tranquil silence washing over me. For now, I'm left only with my thoughts and the beautiful morning sunshine coming through the window. Considering the events of the past few days, this is exactly what I need. I can finally relax and think clearly for once. No panic, no stress, no... My trail of thought drifts off as the creaking of floorboards upstairs yanks me from my peace. Looks like Natsuki's awake as well. I turn to face her as she groggily walks down the steps. Morning, Nat. Cool. She rubs her eyes and lets out a yawn. Hey, Stalin. What are you doing up so early? I glance over at the clock and see it's only 8 in the morning. It's not that early. It's not that. 8 in the morning for me might as well be like 5 or 6 in the morning for like most people. It is for you, exactly. Hey! Etika's fallen into the river of Lego City. Quick, dispatch the Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter. She shrugs her shoulders as a smile creeps onto her face. I don't know. You just seem like the type to sleep through half of your Saturday. Am I wrong? Well, not really, no. Heh, figures. Wait, figures? Well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make something, because it's what I'm best at. Natsuki stomps her way to the kitchen. Leaving the comfort of the couch, I reluctantly follow her. You got bacon and eggs yesterday, right? Yes. Natsuki quickly grabs the apron slung over the oven handle and puts it on. Bruh. Natsuki with the apron drip. Then, let's make some bacon and eggs. I take a good look at her. Hey. Hey, I like it when this track comes on. I'm a vibe to it. I vibe to it every single time. Natsuki in an apron. Crap. She does pull it off. Hey, not gonna lie, Shawty looking a little bad. If it wasn't EMR Natsuki, I'd probably do some things. Hey, stop ogling and start helping. I am not. Never mind. What do you need me to do? How good are you with making baking? As good as I can be, I guess. Stop being so wishy-washy. You got to have pride in the things you're good at, just like I have, pride in my self-image. Maybe a little too much. I don't exactly take pride in my cooking, not. Don't sell yourself short, Stalin. Even I gotta admit, dinner last night was pretty good. I'm happy you liked it. You should be. The Natsuki seal of approval is a rare artifact sought out by many. I bet. Alright, I gave you enough positive reinforcement. Now go make some bacon, bitch. Yeah. So, I take out 2 large plates from the washing rack by the sink. I grab the bacon strips and lay them out on the cold pan. I make sure to keep them somewhat close together. I slowly turn up the heat. Now it's time to wait till they start to sizzle. Stalin, you forgot these. Huh? What did I forget? She throws a pair of tongs my way. Of course, tongs! Who could have possibly forgotten? I was just gonna pick them up with my bare hands because I'm a based Epic Sigma Giga Chad. How did I forget that? How'd you like your eggs? I'd like them scrambled like any normal person. Good choice. Nice to know I'm not living with a complete idiot. What's the wrong answer? Poached. True. Still good, but by far the worst as far as eggs go. Though, Yeah, you're still an idiot. I just can't catch a break, can I? Not only am I friend zoned, but I'm getting berated by the pink-haired gremlin that's less than 5 feet. I can't let you get soft on me. Oh, soft? Says the girl who has an entire Parfait Girls box set. Says the girl who I can literally pick up with my pinky finger. Hey, Parfait Girls does amazing. Hell, even you like the series. No, I don't. I'm just pretending to like it so I can get inside your manga box set. Sure, but do I have an entire box set, though? As I said, I'm trying to get inside your box set. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not like you'd want one in the first place. Well, yes and no. And what does that mean? I wouldn't want one of my own. Because I couldn't imagine reading it without you. Oh, my man's making money moves. Too bad they will never work. I could hear a pin drop from across the kitchen. Quick to salvage the silence, I pipe up. Well, I just enjoy your enthusiasm for it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Uh-huh, sure. Hey, all I'm saying is that it's cute how invested you get into the story. Natsuki grabs an egg and cracks it on the rim of the bowl, dropping the yolk perfectly inside. You see that egg, Stalin? Yeah? That's gonna be your skull after I'm done with you. Oh, wow, I'm so scared. Oh, man. You should be. As I then proceed to raise my fist up in the air as I'm threatening to make it go into a striking motion. And in that moment, Natsuki recoils back in fear. I pay no attention to Natsuki's empty threats. The bacon starts to buckle and curl. Grabbing the tongs, I drag and turn the strips, trying to get them as crispy as possible. I'm a bit tense as the fat splatters around, ready to burn me if I'm not careful. I should be fine, as long as I keep my distance. You know, I was looking for paper to write my poem on last night, but guess what I found instead? Oh, please, enlighten me, oh wise one. 3 whole stacks of that crappy shonen mangoes. What was it called again? Is this our sweet revenge? Those mangoes are great. People only hate it because it's popular. Or maybe, just maybe, you just have really bad taste. Come on. Ah, motherfucker, cock ball torture! Out of nowhere, I feel a burning sensation on my arm. I think I got hit by the splattering bacon grease. Careful, Stalin! Yeah. No, it's no big deal. Just first-degree burns. I just got caught off guard. Alright. She turns her attention back to the eggs. This is so embarrassing. Let's just get this over with so I can take a long shower. Maybe even a cold shower. Okay, maybe not. I'm not a psychopath. Maybe if I'm lucky, she'll slip up too and I won't look like a total idiot. I get back to my bacon strips, defeated for now. They're starting to look really crispy. I keep moving them with the tongs just to make sure I got every spot. Eventually, I deem them prepared enough to start distributing them between the 2 plates. Any ideas for drinks? Something hot. Well, I got coffee. I've got a packet of green tea. Ooh, have you got hot chocolate? I'll go check if we have got some. I open up the cabinets and eventually I find a box of hot cocoa powder. I start boiling the water. I guess we're in luck. I take out the box, shaking it in front of Natsuki. She smiles at me while she continues to scramble the eggs. I open the cabinets and take out 2 mugs, 1 pink and 1 red. I don't need to ask where the bright pink mug with cat ears came from. Natsuki's preparing what seems to be the most fluffy serving of scrambled eggs I've ever laid my eyes on. She places the plate of eggs on the table as I continue to tend to our drinks. Hey, Stalin, come here. I want to teach you something. You see these wonderful, crispy-looking bacon strips? Yeah, I can totally see them on the screen. That's a lot more positivity than I was expecting. They're missing something. And what would that be? Seasoning. That's how you bring a dish together. Proper seasoning. Yeah, okay, Gordon Ramsay, go off. Huh? I didn't even know you're supposed to season bacon. I thought the most you maybe put like pepper on that shit. Well, if you're gonna season it, it should be before you fry it up. I always like the sriracha and sesame marinade. Back when I used to. She's silent for a moment before pepping back up. But hey, live and learn. Some fresh ground black pepper and garlic salt will do for now. Season away then, a master chef. She starts looking through the cabinets, eventually taking out 2 containers of multicolored powder. I don't know what they are, I don't know what they do, and I have no idea where they came from. Have they always been there? Probably, I don't know, I'm just completely retarded. I really need to keep a better track of what I have. With a pinch of each of the powders, she starts distributing them among the strips. From where I'm standing, it looks like some kind of evolved witchcraft. Hope she's not trying to poison me. Guess that's the difference between my cooking and hers. She does it for the art, I do it to survive. Well, I do it to try to survive at least, if my heart doesn't give out. She slowly steps away from the dishes. It's ready. Well, let's just get these drinks finished up and we'll dig right in. Put the hot cocoa powder in the mug and pour the boiling water in. I mix the contents with a tablespoon, making everything even. I quickly prepare my coffee as well. Elsie goes ahead and heads into the living room. With my cup of coffee in hand, I follow, ready to enjoy our lavish breakfast. Walking up to the couch, I place the drink on the coffee table and in front of her. She takes a whiff of the hot chocolate. I can't help but take note of the resulting smile. Yeah, appreciate that smile. It's like the only smile you will ever get. Hey, Stalin, did you switch our drinks? Nope, there's coffee in this, hot chocolate in that. Why'd you ask? Why'd you pour your coffee in the bright pink mug with cat ears? Because, obviously, a bright pink mug with cat ears is the epitome of masculinity. Bruh. Yeah, Natsuki, laugh it off. She bursts into laughter, cackling away at my dumb joke. I crack a smile. The smell of freshly cooked breakfast. Sunlight pouring in through the windows. The steam emanating from our hot beverages. Natsuki sitting across from me, still laughing. It's weird. All of this is happening right now, but it somehow already feels nostalgic. I start digging in. Let's start with the bacon. I need to see how well my efforts have fared. After a few bites, I conclude that it was just good enough. Seems appropriate for something I made. Looking over at Natsuki, I see her take a taste of the bacon. Bruh. She seems to have taken notice of me trying to gauge her opinion. That bad, huh? What? No way! They're decent, at least. Okay, let's see how good your eggs are before you talk big game. Please do. I take a portion of the scrambled eggs and stuff it into my mouth. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. I couldn't hear you. Can you speak up? These eggs are fucking great. What? These eggs are absolutely amazing! Ah, that's better. Told ya. Yeah, don't rub it in. I'll rub it in you, how about that? I take a sip from the mug. This bright pink cat-eared mug. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure, what's up? This mug's yours, right? Yeah. Why bring this of all things? Kind of a dead weight, isn't it? Surely you could have used that space for something. I trail off as Natsuki glares at me. Ah, great. It is not dead weight. Sorry, I was just like asking because, I mean, it's fucking retarded. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. I take another sip from the mug. Natsuki fidgets in her seat before speaking. Christmas gift. From Dad. Ooh. I set the mug down on the table. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Besides, apart from that, it's just a plain old mug. Fair enough. I habitually go for another sip, but catch myself before putting it back down. So, what's the plan then? Don't know. Not much to do when we're stuck here.
Actually, there's plenty of things we can do. Just you and me, baby.
Parfait girls? That was not on my list of things to do, but alright. As long as it involves taking off your clothes. Maybe later. I don't know how much more I could take of cute girls doing cute things. I've seen enough of that this morning alone.
Oh, what? Are you going to read your crappy lowest common denominator mangoes instead?
And suddenly, I'm struck with a genius idea. No, Natsuki, I wouldn't read it. We're going to read it. 'Cause fuck you, that's why.
No, absolutely not.
Come on, I read Parfait Girls with you.
You liked Parfait Girls.
And maybe you'll like mine. My mangoes. My mangoes are better than your mangoes.
Maybe I won't.
Okay, then here's the $1 million question. You got literally anything better to do?
There's like 60 volumes. Let's be real, I probably wouldn't be able to finish it in my lifetime.
That's what I said at first. Then I sat down and binged the entire series in 3 sessions.
Yeah, see, I have this thing called a life.
Oh, really? Now? Because last time I checked, your life involves sitting around here doing nothing. Oh, really? Which, what are you looking at me for?
Oh, I'm sorry, that came out so wrong. Oh. I was trying to be joking. Oh.
Don't even start. It's like, dude. Oh, okay, so you get to say that I don't have a life, but I can't say that you don't have a life. Okay, yeah, nice double standards there, bitch.
Right, I'm sorry not to keep my queen.
You know, if you want it, we could always change things up here. We could go on a little walk around the neighborhood, get some fresh air, you know? Being cooped up in here can't be that good for you.
Okay, I see where this is going. I'd love to go out. Don't take offense, Stalin, because your house is nice. But man, being stuck here sucks. But you know, there is the small teeny tiny issue of my dad. What if he's in the neighborhood? What do we do then?
Hey, bro, Natsuki, that's why I always stay strapped. Bro, I always got the blicky on me. Oh wait, this is Britain. Fuck, no guns. Alright, we might be fucked, Natsuki. He lives on the other side of town. He lives on the other side of London. He's not gonna find himself in some random suburb around here.
But what if he knows I'm with you?
How could he possibly know that you are with me? How could he possibly know that? Unless you're hiding something. Yeah, and how would he know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, remember that whole being transparent and honest and no lies? Starting to look like a hypocrite, Natsuki.
You're right, of course.
I mean, that might have been a spoiler, but yeah. I don't care.
I just can't shake the feeling. Yeah, I just can't fight this feeling anymore.
Well, if you're scared of your dad so much, why keep the mug? Why not go to the police? Why do any of this? Why are you still here? Why have you not taken your clothes off yet?
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm curious. Why would you keep a memento from him? Natsuki flinches back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push this on you.
You wanted to hear it, so...
Okay, you know what, Natsuki? I literally don't care. There's like a scene that comes up shortly after all this. Yeah, just talk about your mug. And how, like, it's like the one thing your dad did good for you. And then it's like, ooh. Yep, your mom left, and she hasn't been back since. And that's why you're stuck here. Yeah, that's pretty much the cliff notes for this entire situation, this entire bit right here. I just know, like, you know, a CG comes up soon, so I'm just gonna skip to that. Alright, I think this is it. Without another word, Natsuki stands up and makes her way upstairs. In reality, you didn't really miss much of anything right here. Into the spare room, I'm guessing. I remain planted in my seat, running my hands through my hair. What the hell was I thinking? Bringing up her dad like that. It wasn't my place. I stand up and consider following her, but I stop myself in my tracks. Opting to occupy myself with something, I head into the kitchen and start transferring yesterday's clean but damp washing into the dryer. Did I mess this up? Oh no, not again. I don't think so. I'm doing the right thing. I know I am. Sure, there may be a few kinks that need to be ironed out, but it's better than leaving her with him. Double kill. I get the last of the clothes into the dryer and start fiddling with the options. Having configured it to the fastest option I could find, I press start and the machine quickly rumbles to life. But what do I do? How can I fix this? My mind immediately jumps to Sayuri. She might know. Sayuri always has a knack for cheering people up, but maybe I shouldn't involve her like this. I can't always use her as an emotional crutch, except this is Exit Music Redux and she only exists to be an emotional crutch. Especially not when she can barely keep herself together. Maybe Yuri? No, she can't know. Because, you know, Yuri, Exit Music Redux, Yuri doesn't exist. Well, I guess I could make up some kind of story to explain to her. But even so, how much relationship advice would Yuri be able to give? You're not in a relationship! Like, oh my gosh! She specifically friend-zoned you twice! How much of a simp are you? Never at any point in time during the entire events of this mod, so far, has Natsuki said, I love you, or, you know, you're my boyfriend, or whatever. And at no point, and twice she has specifically said, you are my friend. You're my best friend. So no. Shut up, MC. So what about Monica? I imagine she'd probably know the most about, well, not relationship, but friendship advice. But she has more than enough on her plate already. Don't want to stress her out anymore. Well, looks like I'm on my own here. What would Natsuki appreciate? I could make her dinner, but it's not like that affirms anything. I don't think I was ever expected to not feed her. Maybe I could buy her a new volume of Parfait Girls. Nah, it seems a little too materialistic. Not to mention, those volumes can get really pricey. I'm not sure if I have the money to burn on stuff like that. Noticing that the dryer is quietened down. Right, quietened? I don't know. To me, that I don't think that's how that's supposed to be said. I think it's just supposed to be quieted. Quieted down. I assume that it's finished its job. That was fast. I fucking don't care. Natsuki looks up from the copy of Parfait Girl she was entrenched in. Oh. Hey, Stalin. Hi. Do you need something? I just wanted to check up on you and see how you're holding up. I'm fine. That's good. I got your clothes, by the way. I heft the bag into the room, propping it up next to her suitcase. Oh, Thanks. She proceeds to try and shut the door to the room, but I stop it with my foot. You mind? Wait, Her left eye peeks out from the little crevice by the door. What? I shove her blazer through the gap. I saw this when I was going through your clothes and thought, if you're up to it, maybe we could try and fix it up. I dug out some sewing stuff from my parents' old room. Got it set up downstairs. We don't have to go to school we do have to go to school on Monday, so... She slowly opens the door. Natsuki stands in the doorway, leaning on its rims. Do you even know how to sew? No, but who cares? First time for everything, right? I crack a shaky smile. I know a bit about it, but I've never actually sewn anything. Guess we'll be learning together then. She lobs Parfait Girls onto the futon before handing the blazer back to me. Yeah. I take the lead, heading downstairs. As we reach the living room, I take a seat on the couch, pointing towards all the stuff on the table. String, needles, this thing. I motion towards what I can only describe as a thumb-sized cheese grater. Bruh. Doesn't know what a fucking thimble is. Bruh, he's never played Monopoly before? A thimble? Sure, yeah, probably. Never played Monopoly. Well, looks like you've got everything you need. Something, Dragon Ball Soldier. Good. I set the blazer down on the table, moving the sewing utensils to the side to make space for it. Natsuki takes a seat beside me. Ooh, poggers. So, what first? Well, why don't you try threading the needle? Oh, how do you do that? Oh my gosh, this dude really is retarded. Even I know how to do that. You need to thread the needle first before we can actually sew it. Just as soon as I figure out what you mean. She sighs, picking up the string and the needle. You know what, Natsuki? Maybe you had a reason for being such a toxic bitch around MC. I mean, there's no saving this dude. Just like there's no saving you. You are the perfect match made in heaven. You are both retarded. Look, you see the needle? Look at the top. By the way, why is Natsuki looking, like, at us instead of at MC? I'm just saying, like, they didn't think that one through? The little hole? Yeah. Again, why are you not looking at MC? Who thought of this? Who looked at this? Like, yeah, that's good enough. Now you take the thread, and it's called a thread, not string, and you push it through the hole. All right. She hands them both to me. I take the needle in one hand and the thread in the other. Closing one eye, I very slowly try to poke the thread through it. And he sucks. I overshoot, just barely missing it's really not that hard. Crap. Like, there's a very easy way of doing it. You don't have to do it like that. Like, you can just take the very edge of the thread, like, pin it right up against the hole and just, like, slowly inch it through and then pull it out. I'm just saying, that's one way of doing it. I try again, even slower this time. For just a second, it appears as though the thread is through. Yes! Okay, what now? Now you tie it up. That'll hold it in place. Oh, come on! While distracted, my head drifted away, pulling the thread back out with it. Ah, damn it. This guy sucks. You want me to give it a try? Nah, I'll get it. Eventually. I give it one more go. Very delicately. Very delicate, deliberate movements. Nice and slow. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Oh, Natsuki's actually looking at MC. Ah, it's a miracle. I sneezed. Hey, that wasn't my fault. It was the wind. It's the dust. The stuff is ancient. Ah, it's fine. Now, where's the needle? I think I dropped it. In the carpet? Forget it, I'll just use this one. I go to grab another needle from the pile, but Natsuki stops me. Why don't I give it a try? I mean, how hard can it be? Pausing for a second to contemplate, she pipes up again. Well, I suppose I can have a crack at it. Sure, anything I can do in the meantime? She ponders for a second. By the way, why is MC, still acting like he's holding the needle and thread? Not really. Oh. Right. Natsuki starts to attempt to thread the needle, as I awkwardly stare at her hand movement. She keeps on missing the hole. Here, let me help, me being a man and all. I hold her hand up, helping her steady it. Eventually, she finally inserts the thread into the hole. There we go. Thanks, I'll take it from here. I let her go, and she begins to loop the thread around the needle, tying a knot. Aha! See? There we go. I raise my hand, ready for a high five. She shakes her head, not willing to let go of the needle, even though you have one free hand. Which, thinking about it, makes total sense, even though Natsuki has two hands. You only need one hand to hold the needle. I solemnly lower my hand. She begins running the needle through the blazer, connecting it and the sleeve. Each movement causes her to noticeably tense up. A bead of sweat cascades down her forehead, as this is the most nerve-wracking thing that Natsuki's ever done in her life. I should probably help out. Natsuki, how about I give it a shot now? Are you sure you won't screw it up? Mostly. Good enough, you know what to do. Yeah, I've been watching. Well then, here you go. She hands me the needle, careful not to pull on it too hard. Taking over, I pull the jacket sleeve and hold it over the seam. Oh my gosh, he's trying to put the fucking thread in the, put the thread through the needle hole again. Dude, you couldn't animate, 3 different scenes, 3 different CGs. I know specifically how they did, the whole CG thing. It's not one image. It's more like a template of an image, right? So, imagine, MC and Natsuki, just sitting here. But they have no eyes, no facial features, nothing. They're, nothing. And they would just, do, the same thing that, MPT, and, they'll literally just, source, use this set of eyes, place them here. Use this mouth, place it here. Use these eyebrows, place them here. But they did it for the CGs, which is retarded. You do that for, the main sprites and everything. That's just an easier way of doing things. But they did it for the CGs, which makes no sense. You could have just made 10 different templates of the same CG, made 10 different drawings of it. But, I mean, I guess I see what they're coming from, but, they seriously couldn't do more, have, not putting MC trying to put the needle through the thread, even though the needle, the thread's already been put through the needle and everything. Oh my gosh. I don't know, that's just a nitpick, but still. Carefully, I push the needle through, pulling it out the other side. You managing? Just being careful. I'll push it back up towards me and begin repeating the process. Hey, now you're getting the hang of it. I know, right? I surprised myself a little. Truth be told, you surprised me too. I'm full of surprises. Gross. You'll be full of surprises in a minute. A bit of a chuckle escapes me. Natsuki balls up her fists, shooting me a threatening look. I fake a look of fear, following it up with a grin. Focusing my attention to the blazer, I continue my sewing efforts. As I'm moving the needle through the sleeve, I accidentally prick my finger. Ah! I instinctively go to suck the blood drawn from my horrific injury. You dumbass, that's what this is for! She holds out the thimble. Why didn't you give me that before I started? I didn't think you'd mess it up again. Just hand it over. I hand over the blazer and needle to Natsuki as she continues where I left off. Eventually, we're finally done with our botched attempt at sewing. I think we're done. Are you sure? It looks presentable enough. The sleeve is holding up fine, so I guess. Puggers! She slowly puts on the blazer, trying to make sure she doesn't rip the stitches open. So, what do you think? Well, you look very puggers and keck, Natsuki. It's functional. It looks bad, doesn't it? I don't know. I think there's a charm to it. Like ripped jeans. You know, I don't know how comfortable I am taking fashion advice from you. You can always take a look yourself. I grab my phone and point the camera at Natsuki. Say cheese. Wait, what? Dude, what the hell? What? It's just a picture, bro. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, but you gotta warn me first. I did. I told you to say cheese. I meant a proper warning. What is a proper warning, Natsuki? Explain it to me. There's a lot of steps involved in taking a good picture. Yeah, nerd. Who asked? L plus ratio plus you're white plus you're a woman. I don't want to look bad. Oh, I don't know. I think you look great. I shoot her a gentle smile. She flinches back, her cheeks turning a bright shade of red. Don't be stupid. Just take a look at yourself. I turn the phone over to her, showing her the photo. The jacket looks alright, I guess. I don't really think the jacket is the highlight of this photo. Whatever. Natsuki takes off the jacket, mumbling under her breath. I can't help but laugh at her inability to receive compliments. It's very puggers. She sets down the blazer on the arm of the couch. We both take a seat, relaxing from the mess that was trying to sew. I try to strike up some conversation, but our earlier argument is still hanging over me. Well, Stalin, now is as good of a time as to own up your mistakes. I do not care. Wait, what? What are you even talking about? What are you talking about? What you said was out of line. Alright. Is that the end of the day? Or, yeah, we're just transitioning to evening. With volume 3 done, I thought it said with 3 volumes done. Nope. With volume 3 done, Natsuki reaches down to place it back in the box. Alright, I give up. This does just get better and better. See, it just took a little time investment. I would say the same thing about EMR, but sadly it never gets better and better. It just slowly gets worse and worse. Come on, say it. Just say you like it and be done with it. Well, not done. We haven't finished it, but you know what I mean. I already said I liked it. I fake a hearty sigh. Oh my gosh, Natsuki, you're gonna kill me. It's really good or something, I don't know. Just take off your clothes. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, da, 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 da. You know what, I'm just gonna down. Cool. I may have skipped a little too far, but I don't even care at this point. This mod sucks. It's like, you know what? Sure, skip to Monday. This is how you play Exit Music Redux. Look how much mod there is. Cute. What is up with so many slapping noises? Bruh. I'll tell you right now, nothing interesting happened. That was just like, that was like, you know, that's like the Sunday from the original Exit Music. It's just like, yo, Natsuki daytime. But I don't even care about Natsuki, so who cares? Alright, we're on to Monday. There we go. I said I'd get to Monday. We're on Monday. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button. It tells me that you want to see more Exit Music Redux content. And, well, actually, I mean, I'm going to play the whole mod anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. And if you enjoyed everything, you know, and you want to see more DDLC content, hit that sub button, turn on that bell, for this is the one-stop shop for almost daily DDLC content. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades, where this mod will slowly drain my sanity each time I play it.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that get down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that get down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.